Hi, in this video we are going to talk about how QR code can be used for making quick entry into our own or any other society. So the first step obviously is for a person to have a QR code. So now we have rolled out the QR code feature in the Neighborhood app itself. When you launch the Neighborhood app now has an icon for generating the QR code, and when you click on that, it generates a QR code instantly for the particular user who is using the Neighborhood app at this point of time. Now we can use this QR code to make an entry in our own society. We can also use this QR code and scan it in the security tab of any other society, and within seconds every detail would get populated there, thereby saving time in making an entry, avoiding registers, avoiding manual data entry even in the tablet. How it works is what we're gonna show now. So I'll launch the security app and we'll use the scan QR code feature. So right now I have a QR code opened on my laptop, which is of a test user who is member of the society. So here is how it's gonna work. I'll click on scan QR code and it will fetch the detail. The white image you see is actually a picture. It is just a test image. So if you scan your QR code in your own society's security tablet, then you're gonna get a message like this that you are an approved member of the society. And when you click OK, this record would be saved, an entry would be made, and you don't have to wait for an approval. You can just hit OK and move on. So this is it. You scan the QR code, hit OK, move in. That's it. No notification, no SMS, no approval. This is how it works for an existing member, be it owner, be it tenant. Now, if you are an existing member of the society, but you do not have a photograph, what will happen? Because if you don't have a photograph, the guard would not be able to recognize you. So I'll click on scan QR code, and now I have scanned a code which doesn't have a member picture. So you're gonna get a message that will say profile picture is not available. So the direct entry is not allowed because without a photo, the guard cannot really recognize whether this person is actually the resident of the society. So once we click cancel, it's gonna basically open the new visitor page. It will populate it with the phone number, name, and any other details which are available. And then using the click a selfie button, you can take a picture of this particular member, and then you can send a proper request as if it's a new visitor. This would do two things. One, we'll be able to make an entry for this person in the society. Second, it will encourage them to have a proper photograph so that next time when they try to enter, they can be recognized, they can avoid all this wait time for approval, and they can enter the society. Now, it works for tenants also. So if I have a valid tenant meaning a person whose tenancy end date is in future, meaning their current rental agreement is valid, then the application works exactly like any other member of the society. So here I scanned the QR code for a tenant and we got an approved society member message. We just hit OK, an entry is made, end of story. Now I'm gonna edit this tenant from the admin website, and I'm gonna change their tenancy date to something in the past, and let's see if that makes any kind of a difference. So I'm just trying to save the details. One moment. I'm logging into the website, which is obviously not available on this video, so I cannot show that. I'll go edit this tenant and I'm gonna change the tenancy end date to something in the past. Save the record. I'll again generate the QR code and then we'll try to scan it and let's see what happens. So I now have a QR code, same person, but the tenancy end date is in past. Right there, it will not give any message at all. It will simply open the new visitor page. It will populate the details and the photograph, because with the tenancy date already in past, this person is assumed as a non-member and we're gonna treat this person as a regular visitor. So they now have to select the flat they want to visit, make an entry, and then only they should be allowed inside. So it's gonna serve another purpose of recognizing a tenant who might be staying in the society without a valid rental agreement. So this is it. For a valid tenant or a tenant with a valid rental agreement, or for an approved existing registered society member having a valid photo, we can just scan the QR code and make a quick entry. If we don't have any of that, the QR code would still work. Now, the same QR code of the member which we just scanned and it kind of worked and it gave a message of approved member. I'll just show that again. I'll go to the scan QR code and I'll scan the QR code. So I got an approved society member page. I got an approved society member page because the security tablet is of the same society to which this particular registered member belongs. If this same QR code is scanned on the security tablet of any other society, it's gonna act as a guest QR code or a visitor QR code, and it's just gonna populate the details on a new visitor page. So again, saving time and secure entry. That would be it. Thank you.